Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you know, we're already done with paper 2 for IGCSE 0580 Extended Maths. And from what I've heard, the paper was not very difficult. The questions were very direct, like only the probability and the vector question was different. For the vector question, if any one of you knew how to do vector collinearity, then it would have been easy. But if not, it's okay, because most kids struggle with the vector, the probability question. So it's fine. You're not the only one who struggled with that. So now we have to think about paper 4. So focus needs to be on locking down the topics that can come in paper 4 now. So what happens is that whatever didn't come in paper 2, that can come in paper 4. Some topics get repeated like algebra and like metric conversions, a lot of that, fraction stuff like that. So that will come in paper 4 again. But for the difficult topics that came in paper 2 will not come in paper 4, majority of them. So in this video, I aim to highlight all of the topics I think have potential of coming in paper 4 now, so that you focus mostly on those and make sure that you secure your grade. So let's start with a list of topics that can potentially come in paper 4. So first, sine and cosine rule, that didn't come, bearings, solving trig equations, graphs of trig functions, 3D trigonometry, SOHCAHTOA, kinematics, linear simultaneous equations, inverse and direct proportion, ratios, time, money, functions, differentiation, exchange rate, money problems, percentages, upper bound and lower bound, LCM and HCF, compound interest, then Venn diagrams, coordinate geometry, angles and parallel lines, angles and polygons, interquartile range, mean, median, mode and range, volume and surface area, cumulative frequency, histograms, expansion of triple brackets, then stem and leaf diagram, probability tree diagram, line of symmetry, rotational symmetry, standard form, changing the subject, quadratic equations, then algebra questions like solving a linear equation, indices, and solving, factorizing equations, simplifying it, things like that, metric conversions, average speed. So these are the topics I believe have a very high chance of coming in paper 4 based on how paper 2 went. So what you can do is now you can just look at past papers and focus on these topics. You can even check out my predicted paper, which I'm attaching in the description below. You can use that to prepare for the next paper and just focus on these topics. I'm even sharing the topical playlist for IGCSE 0580 Maths. In this playlist, you will find a video about each of the topics that I've mentioned in this video and otherwise as well. So go through these topics. Make a list of the topics that you still struggle with that I've mentioned in this video. Focus on those, see how you can improve it, because you still have days and you can still save paper 4. Because the biggest advantage you have in paper 4 is that you can use the calculator. So you can easily figure out what you're doing wrong and avoid making silly mistakes. Memorize your formulas like you did for P2. I'm attaching a link below for that as well in the description. Not all formulas are going to be given in the formula sheet. You need to memorize some formulas. So memorize those. Practice as much as you can. Look at old papers. Look at papers that are in 2021, 2022, 23, these 3 papers, because they will never repeat questions from a recent paper. So 2024 and 2025 questions will not come in 2026. However, 2023 backwards, they can. So just look at old questions, because paper 4 pattern is the same, so nothing has changed about that. So you can still get similar questions. And since in 2026, as you all know, they gave the angle of elevation depression question mixed with sine cosine rule. So obviously that's not going to come again. But a complicated question for sine cosine rule can come mixed with bearings. That is a possibility. So focus on that. Vectors might come again because sometimes they do mix it up. So still look at vectors, but now the vector question will be easier. Like, they will give you a column vector and say that multiply this with this and then add or subtract, find the magnitude, things like that. An easy question will come for vectors now, not a very difficult one. Focus on statistics a lot, because from what I've heard, only probability came and that was like a complicated question. So probability might not come now. It could come in the form of a question that is mixed with something else, like mixed with stem and leaf diagram, histogram, cumulative frequency, or a probability tree diagram. Apart from that, I think shapes is going to be a very huge focus, because a big question on volume and surface area did not come in paper 2, so that can come in paper 4. Then trig equations, solving trig equations can also easily come because they give exact trig values in P2. So in paper 4, it can be finding the angles for a trig equation, which is similar to what came in March 2026 as well. So I think they might go with that. And it's going to be like a mixture of all of these, honestly. Majority of the questions will not be difficult. Only the last questions will be difficult. So make sure that you practice enough for these topics because you can still save your grade if you think your paper 2 did not go that well. There is still a chance. So practice as much as you can. I've already guided you towards the playlist, the videos you should watch, which papers you should focus on. Do solve predicted papers. Even if you think that the prediction for paper 2 for anyone or even me wasn't right, it's okay. No one can get it accurate. But the whole purpose behind predicted papers is that you practice as much as you can. And through predicted papers, you're revising as well. So continue to solve predicted papers, focus on these topics, you can and practice as much as you can. Make sure that you get a good grade. So don't worry, you've still got this. You can still score better. And if you ever get stuck somewhere, you can always reach out to me in the comments below. And if you think I missed out any topic or you think that I repeated a topic, do mention it below so that we can add it to the list and can help other students out as well. Best of luck, guys.